an island where a natural disaster has manifested in a way perhaps never seen before. Yet, a satellite has captured this scene. Whether it's the site of a plane crash in the dense forests of Siberia, the mystery of this square shape in the middle of the Sahara Desert, or the thousands of colorful wells in a remote location on the Somali coast, our world is full of such amazing and unique places that we can't even see from the ground. Today we will unveil 10 such hidden locations and, as always, attempt to explain these strange places. Once again, welcome to a T10 Reviews video. Friends, let's start with a unique island. If you look about 200 kilometers southeast of Japan, you'll find a small island in the Pacific Ocean called Iwo Jima. In World War II, a battle between Japan and the United States took place on this island, traces of which are still scattered here today. But what I want to show you is that if you look at the 2005 satellite image on Google Earth, you will see some rocks in the water 200 meters away from the shore on the west coast of this island. However, if seen in the fresh satellite image, the sea has receded, and what seemed to be rocks before are actually shipwrecks. The shipwrecks that were 200 meters away from the shore in the last 20 years have now come to dry land. These were U.S. Navy ships that fell victim to the war in 1945. But the question here is that while the sea level is rising all over the world, due to global warming, why has the sea level fallen on Iwo Jima Island? Let's move to the next location. In the far northeast region of Russia, in the middle of the desolate forests of Siberia, the Olenyok River flows. On the banks of this river, there is an oxbow lake, a lake that used to be part of the river. If you zoom in near this lake, you can see the debris of a plane crash in the middle of the forest. From the satellite image, it appears that the plane made a crash landing while cutting through the forest trees. It looks like a twin-engine Antonov An-30. According to the Bureau of Aircraft Accidents Archives, an Antonov An-30 took off from Yakutsk Airport on June 22, 2022, headed for Olenyok. It was carrying 6.6 tons of cargo and 7 crew members. Approximately 15 kilometers before Olenyok Airport, the plane ran out of fuel and both engines stopped. The pilot was forced to make a crash landing in the forest. Fortunately, all crew members survived the incident, but the plane was so badly damaged that repair was impossible. In a photo taken at the time of the accident, the plane's tail elevators are cut off, which can be seen near the point of contact in the satellite image. In the Pacific Ocean, south of New Zealand, there is an island called Auckland Island. Next to it lies another island with a quite peculiar name, Disappointment Island. But why such an unusual name? Internet research reveals that in the 18th and 19th centuries, whale hunting was very common in this part of the ocean. People from England would head towards this region of the Pacific, especially near Antarctica. During journeys lasting several months, their food, water, and wood supplies would often run out. At such times, when they spotted this beautiful island from afar, hunters would think of stopping there to rest and refill their supplies. However, after traveling hundreds of miles, when they arrived, the island's true face would be revealed. There were no lakes, no springs, no trees, and no food. On top of that, the cold winds were so strong that living there was almost impossible. Because of this, whoever came here would return disappointed. Since then, the island has been known as Disappointment Island. Now let's head towards China. In the northwestern part of China, there's an autonomous region called Xinjiang. For as far as the eye can see, there's nothing but desert and barren land. During a Google Earth search, a massive facility was discovered here. A mysterious discovery. The intriguing part isn't just the facility's remote location, but 2 stones as large as football fields found nearby. At first glance, these stones, roughly 100 meters in size, appear to be casting shadows beneath them. However, the truth becomes clear when looking at other shadows from the facility. They're cast in the opposite direction, unveiling the optical illusion. It turns out this is an optical illusion. These aren't giant stones, but rather 2 massive sinkholes the size of football fields. Historical satellite imagery reveals these sinkholes were formed recently. However, the reason for their existence remains a mystery. It's impossible to talk about strange locations on Google Earth without mentioning the Sahara Desert. In this remote location of the Sahara, amidst the sand dunes, lies a beautiful geological formation that was captured in 2013. It appears to be an ancient volcano whose crater or magma chamber is now exposed on the Earth's surface. There hasn't been any volcanic activity here for several centuries. We hope you'll like and share this T10 Reviews videos. A huge thanks for your loving comments. See you in the next amazing video.